This is my prediction for the Victor Ortiz versus Andre Berto rematch. Now, the first fight was really good. It was a lot of action, multiple knockdowns, and Victor Ortiz won the fight. And basically, in this rematch, I see this fight being very similar to the first fight. I think it's going to be a lot of action, could be some knockdowns during the fight. And I think Victor Ortiz will win this fight as well. First fight showed that Andre Berto has a lot to learn. And he showed that he doesn't fight well off the ropes. And he doesn't know how to deal with pressure. And basically, Andre Berto, all he has is speed. That's all he relies on is his speed and the punching power that he does have. But he doesn't know how to adapt. And that's what hurt him against Victor Ortiz. Now, if Andre Berto has the same trainer and the same people in his corner, then Berto's not going to win this fight. See, Victor Ortiz, if you compare his style to Berto's style, Victor Ortiz's style is more versatile. He can, he can fight under the pressure, and he can fight off the ropes. Now, one thing that could affect Victor Ortiz is his mental state, because we've seen him quit before against Marcos Maidana, and we've seen him fall apart against Mayweather. Now, it's possible that Victor Ortiz could mentally break down in this fight. I mean, it's possible because now when Victor Ortiz fought Berto in the first fight, Victor Ortiz was motivated. He wanted to prove to the world that he had heart and that even when he's going through a tough time during the fight, he can fight through it and keep fighting. And he did that. He was motivated, and even when Andre Berto knocked him down, he got right back up and kept on fighting. But with Victor Ortiz, I think the Mayweather fight could affect him. Now, I don't know if it's going to affect him in a negative way or in a positive way. Because let's say it affects him in a positive way. Let's say, okay, I fought Mayweather and I blew it. I was in the big leagues. I was in with one of the best fighters in the world, and I blew it, making a careless mistake, not protecting myself at all times. So now I'm going to beat the hell out of Andre Berto and try to give me a second chance at Mayweather. Now, that could be what's going on in Victor Ortiz's mind, that he wants to get his rematch with Mayweather, and that could allow him to fight harder than he did when he fought Berto the first time. Or that Mayweather fight could affect Ortiz in a bad way, because it could throw his focus off, because he'd be like, man, I had a chance at Mayweather, I blew it, I might not never get a shot at Mayweather again. It might make Victor Ortiz lose motivation, because there's a possibility that he might not get a chance at the big leagues like that again, which could throw his focus off and make his head not clear for the fight when he fights Berto. But I think no matter what mental state Victor Ortiz is going to be in, I still think that he has a good chance of winning this fight, because Andre Berto just doesn't have enough. He just doesn't know how to adapt under pressure. And that's going to be Andre Berto's undoing. And I just see Victor Ortiz doing the same thing he did in the first fight. Now, I will give Andre Berto a puncher's chance, because he is very fast and he does have power. But if it goes 12 rounds, Victor Ortiz will win again. Or there could be a possibility of Victor Ortiz knocking out Berto, because Victor Ortiz has a lot of power as well. So if Victor Ortiz wins by knockout, that wouldn't surprise me. But I got a feeling this fight will go to decision, and I see Victor Ortiz winning. And that's all I got to say about this fight.